What a day at the MCG. For the first time in almost 15 years, England's men have tasted Test victory in Australia. This wasn't just any win. It was a dramatic whirlwind finish on day 2, making it the second two-day test of this Ashes series. It's a rare feat in Test history, and for it to happen twice in one series down under is almost unbelievable. The pitch was a real talking point, a tough surface that kept everyone on the edge of their seats. Despite the short match, the crowds were massive, with over 186,000 fans packing the stadium over the 2 days. But for Cricket Australia, it's another financial hit in what's been a costly Ashes. Still, for Ben Stokes and his team, this victory is huge. It means they've avoided the dreaded whitewash, and that's a massive psychological boost. England were set a target of 175, the highest total of the match. Australia had started the day resuming their second innings after a wild day 1 that saw 20 wickets fall. They had a slim first innings lead of 42, but their batting couldn't hold up. They were bundled out for just 132. Ben Stokes and Britton Carse were the chief destroyers, sharing 7 wickets between them. Josh Tongue also continued his impressive form, grabbing another 2. This bowling effort was even more remarkable considering England lost Gus Atkinson to a hamstring injury early in the day. It was a captain's performance from Stokes, stepping up when his team needed him most. Chasing 175 on this pitch was never going to be easy, but the intent from England's openers was clear from the very first ball. Zach Crawley and Ben Duckett came out firing, blasting 51 runs in just 7 overs. They attacked the Aussie bowlers, with Crawley launching a 6 straight down the ground and Duckett playing a stunning scoop for 6 himself. It was a flash of that Bazball aggression we've heard so much about. Even though Stark eventually bowled Duckett with a beauty, the openers had completely shifted the momentum. England then tried a surprise move, sending Britton Carse in at number 3, but that didn't quite work out. This brought young Jacob Bethel to the crease, and he played a crucial innings. His knock of 40 was a glimpse of his immense potential. He played some beautiful shots, including a confident drive down the ground and a daring reverse scoop. His dismissal, however, meant this was the first test in Australia since 1932 without a single player scoring a half-century. With the finish line in sight, England had a little wobble. Scott Boland, who had a quiet start, trapped Crawley LBW. Then Joe Root was out LBW to Jai Richardson, and when Ben Stokes edged a Mitchell Starc delivery with just 10 runs needed, the tension was palpable. The traveling English fans held their breath. But in a slightly bizarre end, 4-leg byes sealed the deal, sparking roars of relief and joy from the Barmy Army. The celebrations from the players were a bit more muted, perhaps a sign of the exhaustion after such an intense, condensed match. Let's look back at how Australia's second innings unfolded. They started the day with night watchman Scott Boland at the crease. He didn't last long before Gus Atkinson found his outside edge. But then disaster struck for England as Atkinson limped off with that hamstring injury, leaving them a bowler down. Captain Stokes immediately took the ball and made an impact, bowling Jake Weatherald, who misjudged a delivery. Marnus Labuschagne and Travis's Head tried to build a partnership, but the pitch was doing all sorts. Uneven bounce, sideways movement. 'Twas a nightmare for batters. Labuschagne eventually edged Stokes to first slip. Head looked the most comfortable of all the batsmen, but he was undone by a brilliant delivery from Carse that jagged back to hit the top of off stump. The wickets kept tumbling. Usman Khawaja top-edged a short ball, and Alex Carey steered one straight to second slip. England's catching, which has been superb, held firm once again. After lunch, Stephen Smith and Cameron Green put up some resistance, adding 31 runs. But Green, who looked set, flashed at a wide one and was caught. Britton Carse then really stepped up in Atkinson's absence. He took a fantastic reflex return catch to dismiss Michael Neser, and then had Stark edging to slip in the same over. Smith was left trying to farm the strike, But a good hit from Richardson wasn't enough, as he eventually carved Stokes to a fielder in the offside, setting up that thrilling, if nervy, chase for England. So, what does this all mean? England avoids a whitewash, finds a potential star in Jacob Bethel, and shows that their aggressive approach can work even on the toughest of surfaces. For Australia, it's a disappointing end to the Boxing Day Test, with questions to be asked about the pitch and their batting collapse. It's been an Ashes series full of drama, and this two-day thriller at the MCG will be talked about for years to come. With an unexpected 2.5 days off, the pubs and golf courses around Melbourne are probably seeing a bit of an uptick in business. A truly unforgettable match. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more cricket.